The Kardashians take over the Met Gala, and there's some controversy still over who is the baby daddy of Kylie's baby. Stay tuned. We're talking all that and more on Kardashians Weekly.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Kardashians Weekly. Of course, we are here to break down all the Kardashian news and gossip for you. As promised, we are back, and we are so ready for this. Guys, I know I say this every week, but there's always so much. I feel like we add more and more news and gossip every single week. Because can we even keep up anymore?
No.
It's never ending.
It's never ending.
Never
Well,
ending.
of course, I'm your host, Dakota T. Jones. I'm joined by...
Hi, you guys. So good to be back. My name is Shanti. You can find me on Instagram at Shanti_Christina.
Hey everybody, it's Howard the III. Nice to see you.
All right, guys, let's get into this. Let's dive right on in. We got some amazing looks from all the Kardashians/Jenners at the Met Gala, and I think this is a perfect way to start off tea time.
Yeah.
So first we
Cheers to tea time.
we have Chris. Obviously, the theme this year was Heavenly Bodies. Of course, it's in New York on Monday, the 7th of this month in May, and you know, I just love this type of a look. I don't know exactly if I like the gold part in the middle at the top there, but what did you guys think of Chris's look?
Go ahead.
Oh. I actually liked it for her. I thought it was a beautiful dress. It's a beautiful gown. I do kind of like the gold. I'm not going to lie. At first, I was kind of iffy about it, but I do like the gold. And I like the feathers. I think it's pretty cute.
I do too. I like it. It's very priest-like, and I think that she looks great. I like it, to be honest.
So you think that this outfit goes with the theme, Heavenly Bodies?
Yeah.
I really,
so.
for some reason, I don't. And I feel like it's because when you look at the feathers, it reminds me of a crow. And a lot of times crows are associated with, like, you know, the things that are perched on the evil people's shoulder in movies. You know what you know what I'm talking about? So I feel like this is not like a heavenly thing. It's more of like a
devil?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, maybe the feathers aren't so in tune with the God theme, but everything else I like.
It's better than, I think last year she did like an Emperor's New Groove type of a look. Remember her hair was like sticking up and like, she was in this red thing. She looked like that was a lot.
It wasn't a good look.
Yeah, and then the next photo that we have is, of course, Kim and Kylie killing it. Kim was in a gold Versace dress, and Kylie in an Alexander Wang with mini sunglasses, which are not pictured here, but she looked incredible. I think Kim definitely got the Heavenly Bodies theme correct. Kylie, not so much, but I did love the sunglasses that she had, which was really nice. But what did you guys think of their looks?
To be honest, Kim was my best dressed of everybody at the Met Gala. I thought that she looked amazing. Her waist is snatched.
Yes.
The gold dress, the color contacts, like the Empress situation.
Crazy.
I love it. She looks amazing. Kylie, on the other hand, didn't really do it for me. I don't know if you guys remember her dress from last year, but it was like pink and shimmery, and she had the short blonde bob, and she was just incredible. And this outfit just kind of fell flat for me. It just wasn't really doing anything for me. I didn't hate it. I thought that Travis Scott looked... that is her baby daddy's name, right?
Yeah.
I thought that they matched, which I liked a lot, but... those little glasses that she wore, those need to go out of style.
Really?
I'm so over those.
I
I'm
love
so
it.
over
I
them.
like the sunglasses. I like both of their gowns. Well, okay, so I love Kim's gown. I love the silhouette here. The body is snatched. Loving everything from the makeup to the hair to the bottom of the dress. Just gorgeous. Kylie, I don't like. There was a back part where it looked like a cardboard was like straight up.
Really?
On the back of the dress, and
Yeah.
I don't know what that was, but that was not cute. I wasn't
Really?
feeling that at all. But I like the front, and overall, I put her in the best dress.
Yeah, I think she definitely wasn't. I don't know why, but for some reason I did not think her waist was as snatched as it was that night. Something was different. Like, she's always been snatched, Kim.
Oh.
But like, she was extra
Yeah,
skinny
She's
waist.
probably
Waist
a
training.
corset under there. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
she's probably got a corset on, absolutely, but
What does Kylie's outfit have to do with the theme?
nothing at all. So I think, she's a mother. She's got a lot going on. She's like, you know what? I don't even care what the theme is this year. I'm just going to show up type of a thing. Because she can do that because she's Kylie Jenner. And
I
then
just usually love her outfits though, every time. I
Right.
love what she wears, so
Yeah.
I was a little bit disappointed.
wait, I thought last year she wore like diamonds. Wasn't it like or was it the
Essentially,
year
yeah.
before? It was like a
like
bunch of
pink.
diamonds. I thought it was like silver.
That silver dress?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Was
I
that
don't know if
last year or
was
the year
last
before?
before? I can't remember.
Pretty sure she wore the pink one last year, but I could be
Okay.
wrong.
Oh,
It
because
was
she
like-
had blonde hair that year.
Yeah, and it was like
Yeah,
hanging and her silhouette, and it was just like probably one of my favorite looks on her of all times.
Yes. And Donatello was like, you have to go blonde.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now I
Versace
remember.
seems to be the way to go at these events.
Absolutely. The next photo we have, of course, Kendall is looking amazing in the white. I mean, I would say, okay, white, heavenly, like she kind of got the theme a little bit more, like the top of her dress kind of reminds me of a cloud, heavenly. Like, I get it. Bella, no. I don't even, I'm not even going to touch that because it's not even Kardashian related. But I really thought Kendall did an amazing job, and I liked what she wore. What about you guys?
For me, I liked it. I think she looks amazing as usual, but I thought that she could have done like a gown or a dress. I just didn't like the pantsuit option. It seemed just a little bit on the casual side for this particular event. But she, of
Okay.
course, looked amazing.
You know what? I do have to agree with that. I would love to see her maybe even the top and then goes into like a gown type of thing. Yeah, because the pantsuit, I wasn't really feeling too much. That's more like dinner cash to me, but
Dinner cash.
go ahead. All right.
Can you imagine if anyone else like wore this? It would not be dinner cash.
Exactly.
Now, there is something I want to point out. I don't know if you guys saw it, but there's a video clip of Kendall posing on the red carpet, and his security guard is backing up into her a little bit. His back is to her, and she went like this and pushed him out of the way.
No.
I can't believe you guys didn't
What?
see
I
didn't
it.
see that.
Oh my god, it was
gosh.
all over everywhere. Like people were like,
That's
she was just
insane.
like this and posing, and then she goes
That's incredible.
and just kept
gosh.
posing, and it was like
Oh my
it
gosh.
was a little bit
Rude.
Kendall bitchy.
Don't
Yeah,
get in
so there
her
was like
way.
polls online that was like, was Kendall like bitchy, or was she just stopping from the guy from running into her?
That's so funny. Oh my gosh, I can't even with her. She's
oh
she's-
yeah. So maybe we're gonna pull it up.
But
was a good
I
video.
feel like she definitely would do that. That just seems like a Kendall thing to do.
And she's a supermodel now. She needs her
know.
lighting. She needs her everything, her moment.
I know.
I thought it was funny though because someone called it like toilet paper chic, and I thought that was really funny. But overall, I loved
Oh,
Yeah.
I
everything
loved
about
it. Yeah, and I really love her earrings on it too.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah.
diamond earrings, gorgeous.
She's also been killing it in Cannes right now. She's there, and her outfits and jewelry is incredible. So,
for like the film festival. Okay.
yeah, I
Cannes Film
guess.
Festival, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, yeah. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find it. But speaking of Kendall, while we all are looking for it, Kendall is on the newest cover of Elle magazine.
Ooh.
And she had an in-depth interview, and she talked a lot about her sister Kylie. And she said, "It's obviously a bit weird that your little sister is having a baby before you. I didn't expect it to happen like this, but it's beautiful."
I mean, that's true. It's so weird. Like your younger sibling, you probably feel like I should have the baby first. I am the oldest by a year-ish, So it's like, what are you doing, Kylie? Why are
Yeah.
you going out of order like this?
It would be shocking. I feel like I would just not expect that at all. I'd be like, oh my gosh, like my little sister, like no thanks.
I mean, it was shocking for us too. Like when I first heard that she was pregnant, I remember I was in Nashville, and I was like, "Oh, that's not true. That there's just no way that could happen." And turned out she was, which is crazy.
I wonder if Kendall has a really close relationship with Stormy. Since Kendall and Kylie are so close, it's kind of like, does Kendall watch Stormy sometimes on the weekends?
I don't feel like it because I feel like Kendall and Kylie have kind of grown apart the past few years. They're not. They used to be besties for the resties, but now it's just like it seems like they love each other. They talk about each other. They're like, oh cool, but we're kind of going our separate ways because they were paired together for so long, having to do everything together.
Right.
Now it's kind of like okay, we're kind of going our separate ways, and it seems like Kendall's not usually there because she's traveling, modeling, and everything. So I really don't know if Kendall has even gotten to see the baby, but maybe 1 or 2 times.
Oh.
I just don't
That's
see
a
them as.
very big exaggeration or like assumption.
It's a big assumption. It's a big assumption, but at the same time, I feel like that is probably what's going on.
I think I read in in the same article that we're talking about that she has gotten closer to Kylie because of the pregnancy or the birth, I guess.
Interesting.
They were always really close, and she said that they used to butt heads a lot, but now it kind of has formed more of a bond. So
Okay.
I don't know. That's just what I heard.
Maybe. It could be.
And I think we have a picture of her from this, from the Elle magazine photo shoot. She looked incredible, you guys.
Oh
She
my
was
gosh.
like
Yes.
stunning. I think that she is the prettiest Kardashian.
I think so.
You really
She gives
think?
me life. Yeah. I mean, I love Khloe. You know, you're my number one girl, but Kendall is like really close. To me, like her vibe is just everything for me. I love it, love it, love it.
I don't know, all of those looks. It was the collage that we have there. She was just killing it, and she just looks incredible. I love
here we
the.
go.
I think
Yes.
my favorite one, even though it's the most simple one, is the top right, the bigger photo. It just is really just kind of like a moment that was caught that I just think is very beautiful, and I love the choice of black and white.
I like bottom left.
Okay, bottom left is good.
Kendall just has the most natural beauty to me.
She does.
Yes.
And that is what is so beautiful about her. Yeah, we know she got lip fillers. Don't deny it, Kendall. But I think everything else is pretty natural.
Yeah, everything
so,
else.
too.
I would
Yeah.
say everything else.
I love this blue outfit of her drinking the water. That's like
Huh?
one of my faves.
That's
I
incredible.
don't know what it is, but just life. Life is given.
Yes.
Well, speaking of life, we have a podcast to talk about.
Yes.
If you want to have fun, learn, and grow in all areas of your life, we have got the podcast for you. Conversations with Maria Menounos, podcast edition, is hosted by our own AfterBuzz TV founder and drops every Friday on iTunes. Conversations with Maria Menounos features celebrity and influencer interviews, along with secrets and tips on how to be better in all aspects of life. From health and wellness to career, relationships, finances, and more. Let our Maria be the big sister you've always wanted. I know that I want any advice that Maria gives to me because
Yes.
she is doing it right.
Sure is.
So just go to iTunes and subscribe to Conversations with Maria Menounos for free. Be sure to rate and comment, and when you do, let Maria know it was us that sent you there, the Kardashians Weekly team. Conversations with Maria Menounos, podcast edition. Check it out.
Yes.
That is a tongue twister.
It is.
I
It's
have to
like-
tell you
it's like
guys.
you
It's
say her-
not as easy as
No.
you think.
You have to say her name like 6-7 times. It's like, Maria Menounos, Maria Menounos, Maria Menounos.
No, but it is a great podcast, and Maria's awesome. So
Oh,
I
yes.
always like to hear her advice because she's had a great career, and
Yeah.
She has,
Okay.
and she's actually really close with the Kardashians too. She gets to go to all their baby showers and everything, and I'm so
it's
jealous.
so crazy. I'm like, can we like cut down the fourth wall here and somehow get her in? I don't know.
Yes,
Exactly. Well, speaking of babies, of course, baby True is still in the news.
Aww.
So, baby True's baby daddy, Tristan, he gave a rare interview saying that the baby's eyes are actually green at the moment.
Ooh.
But when Chloe was asked about it on Twitter, she said that, well, the baby's eyes change almost every day or every other day.
What?
And they will keep changing until she's 6 months. So we'll have to see what will stick.
Like all
Is that a
babies' eyes
thing?
change?
Apparently.
Is that a thing?
I guess because I know with my my little cousin, I know when I went to see him, he had like gray eyes. And then I saw him again, and then he had blue eyes. So I was like, maybe it's a thing.
Okay, maybe it's like it kind of is in one general color vicinity, like gray and blue can kind of grow into each other, but like maybe like a hazel and a brown or something. But like I don't think it could be brown one day and then blue another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have hazel eyes, so my eyes turn colors. So sometimes they're green, sometimes they're brown.
And I think Chloe has hazel eyes. So maybe they'll get her
Interesting.
eyes.
Yeah. She's so gorgeous though.
But still with the parents, I don't know if you guys saw recently, but Tristan also admitted that he felt he was relieved and actually happy that the news came out that he was cheating on Chloe.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, because it was kind of a secret he didn't want to put up any longer. He said that he also knew paparazzi was around every corner, but he didn't care at the moment.
Wait, so did he do an interview?
Yeah, he did a recent
Oh my
interview.
gosh.
With who?
Trash.
Gosh, it was on a podcast. I should have.
Is it the one where he's talking about the green eyes?
Yes, all in the same
I
interview.
gotta watch
I thought that
this.
he didn't actually say anything about it.
No, he said.
You heard it?
Did you
Yeah.
listen?
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you heard him say it?
Yes.
Listen, I like don't believe it.
That's insane.
That
he
is
is
like
trash.
He's relieved, but you know, I guess what's done in the dark always comes to light. So maybe he was just like, forget it.
The thing that bothers me the
Stupid.
most is maybe not even that he cheated, it's that he cheated so many times with so many different women.
And
so
so recklessly and openly.
Yeah, so it's not like one mistake. It's like, okay, you had multiple relationships going on. Like, how can you get over that?
No, and like the little tape that he made, like, did he really think he was slick and cute whenever he was like recording himself doing the dirty? Like, that's
I don't
gonna
know if that
come
was him
out.
though.
You really don't think? I really don't. I
part.
would not put it past him. He's trash.
Oh, the sex tape thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
He's
don't know
the
for
worst.
sure that was him though.
So many sex tapes with
I
his
literally
family.
cannot stand him. But anyway, let's talk about something else that's going on in the news right now. Of course, it's been trending. Everyone's talked about that bodyguard that Kylie had. And I don't know if they're still working together or not, but it's the guy pictured on the very, very right. He is being said to look more like Kylie's baby than Travis. And I kind of see it, to be honest. Don't you guys?
Yes, but like fake news, slow news day apparently. Like,
I mean,
really,
yeah,
is this what we're
exactly.
talking about?
His name is Tim Chung, and social media has gone crazy with the similarities that are being shown between Stormi and Tim, but sources close to Kylie are, of course, saying that it's false. But wouldn't that be kind of a nice little, like, spin?
Twister?
I know.
I'd love to see that, like, play out on the show.
Right,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. Like, this is good for the show.
Oh, my God.
Go ahead, Chris. Work this.
Messy.
Good storyline.
Well, speaking of Kylie, we have more Kylie and Black China news. There's always something. So apparently in the latest from their lawsuit, Black China is claiming that Kylie's show that aired last August, Life of Kylie, took the airtime spot of Robin China's second season.
Thank goodness.
So that is Black China's defense in trying to get more money out of Kylie. But then Kylie's legal team points out that originally China admitted that there was no contract in place for season 2 of Robin China, so Life of Kylie couldn't have possibly taken it.
Here's China reaching again.
I know, it's like,
She is such old news. Like, she is so tired. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like, here's the thing, is these legal fees they're no joke. They're expensive.
Exactly.
Especially going up against the Kardashians. Like, you have to have a good legal team, and it's draining, and it's a huge waste of money, to be honest, if you don't think it's a slam dunk. And I wouldn't go against the Kardashians unless
It's
Me
like,
for sure.
it's like China, if you should just save your money and get your surgeries like you usually do. Like,
So
Shady boots.
I
Shady
hate her.
boots,
She's
you
a
guys.
mess.
I heard a little story about Black China this week. Her appearance fees are dropping
Oh, yeah.
significantly.
Yes.
We talked about that last week.
Oh,
She
I'm
is,
sorry.
No, it's okay. But she is like old news. Like, she is literally like dwindling away, and like she's clawing at whatever she can claw at to like
Yeah.
try to become relevant again.
What were the numbers like when her and Rob were doing appearances? It was. Did you guys have the numbers last
Yeah,
week?
it was
like
30,000.
30, and then now it's dropping down to like 7.
Yes.
Crazy.
Like, that is a huge drop.
Oh yeah.
I mean, China's gonna do what she's gotta do. Unfortunately, she's gonna have to do a few barbecues now. And like,
Barbecues?
You know, that's it. Like family barbecues. Like nobody's really paying for her appearance, so now she has to do a few more appearances for less the money.
I mean, she's just nobody without Rob, I guess.
It's so funny. Like, I mean, I think it's really bad. She's a really bad person to do anything like this. But like, okay, if you're trying to get the Kardashian money and you want the child support, like, get with Rob, do your thing, have his baby, and then kind of like move on with your life. But like, no, she's just still stuck in the whole Kardashian drama and is just trying whatever she can do to still somehow be attached to their name and slander them through the whole process. And it's like,
Right.
after a while, like, I mean, not even after a while, like, I would just, from the very get-go, be embarrassed. Like, trash. I know I say that word a lot tonight, but come on. Like,
But also,
her
like,
and Tristan deserve each other.
Oh, shady boots.
shady.
Dakota is not playing tonight.
I'm not.
when you do these legal suings and whatnot, like, you're building a barrier between you and your family
For the rest of your
Right.
life.
for the rest of your life. Like,
Yeah.
this is your daughter's dad's family, and like, why not make peace? Wouldn't you want to be on good terms with them versus bad? It's just not a good.
Any, like, right-minded
There's
person
no.
would do that, right?
Yeah.
But we're
Just
not
play
doing
nice
it.
for the daughter.
I don't know what's going on with China. She's not even apparently she's not even letting her mother see Dream either. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't know
Tokyo
what's
Tony's
on.
going off on her daughter, too.
I mean, Figure it out there, China.
I got sucked into that Instagram hole yesterday. I was like, Tokyo.
I know.
And I was like, I gotta get out. I gotta go outside or something.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Tokyo is a mess, but I honestly love watching her because she's so anti-China right now that I'm just like, oh my gosh, we're getting all the dirt on China. And
So she's saying that like China's not letting her see Dream and stuff.
yeah, hasn't seen her
she's
grandchildren
saying.
in like, what, 2 years
2
is what she
years.
was saying. Which I don't really know if that timeline works out because we saw that she was with them on Rob in China, but
Tokyo a little crazy
She's
herself.
thirsty too.
Yeah,
They're
she a
all
little
thirsty.
crazy.
They're all
crazy.
But one thing that I guess is kind of crazy, but isn't too much crazy. Apparently Kim got blocked on social media.
Who would do that?
Exactly, and she got blocked by Tristan of all people. As we saw on when Kim was on Ellen, she said that the whole situation was effed up, and that she's just not really supporting the whole Chloe and Tristan thing, but she supports Chloe by herself.
right.
Right.
But when she sat down with, Kelly and Ryan, she said that she's not going to comment on anything else because she got blocked. And
By
we have
Tristan.
by Tristan. So we have a little clip here of what she exactly said that we have.
Do you, is there any part of you, and I know you'll be honest with this answer, is there any part of you that roots for Chloe and Tristan?
Yeah, I mean, okay, last time I went on TV and I answered some questions about her, I got blocked on social media. So,
And not from Chloe.
No.
not from Chloe.
Oh, I was going to say, your sister blocked
not
you
from
on
Chloe.
social
No. So I'm going to, yes, I'm always rooting
do.
for her.
Yes.
Always rooting
As
for,
your
for love.
attorney, that's a great answer.
Yes.
Perfect answer.
I'm always rooting for family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always rooting for families.
Yeah.
So that's the key word. We don't know if she's rooting for Chloe and rooting for a family, but Tristan might not be in there. so-
Okay, like I'm gonna try to step off the hate train, but going back for a second, right? So, okay, like we hurt Tristan's feelings, like he's got to block Kim because Kim spoke up. Like really, like of course,
Yeah.
You know, of course
All
she's
she
gonna
said was
speak
that's
out.
effed up, which it is.
Right. Oh, I'm hurt feelings. I'm gonna go block her. Okay, well, why don't you be a man and stop sleeping around? Like, come on.
Well, when I first heard that they stopped following each other on social media, I just assumed that Kim unfollowed Tristan and therefore he unfollowed her. Like,
Right.
that makes perfect sense to me. But then watching this, I'm like, what? So Tristan blocked Kim? Like, no. You've been in the wrong. You don't get to do that.
Yeah.
Like, unless she unfollows you or something, I still wouldn't unfollow her. But
Gosh, can you imagine though? Just kind of brush, like, because if it's almost like he thinks like, okay, well, it happened. It's out there news. Let's just brush it under the rug. No, you got to deal with your consequences. You know, you
Right.
got to deal with it. Like, of course, everyone's going to be mad at you. You can't be hurt that people are talking about it. It's like if you didn't care at the time that you were going to be caught by paparazzi running around with different women, then now you're gotta, sleep in the bed that you made.
Exactly, and it's just like,
And-
Tristan, get it together. Like, this was your whole thing.
Right.
Like, you should just be in the doghouse, doing what you need to do, doing whatever you have to do for the show, and not blocking people.
Right.
Like, Kim's sticking up for her sister.
He's definitely in the bed that he's made, and I'm gonna say that bed has a lot of germs in it. But lastly, let's talk about this whole Taylor/Kim feud that's been going on for years and years and years, or not years and years and years. More like it's been
couple
like
years.
a 1 or 2. Let's go ahead and pull up that tweet though that Kim tweeted so long ago. She said, "Wait, it's legit National Snake Day. They have holidays for everybody. I mean everything these days." Talking about Taylor because she says, of course, after the whole Kanye Taylor phone conversation that was leaked by Kim, that she said that Taylor was a snake. So, of course, we are all excited, or at least I am, because I'm going to see her on Saturday. Taylor Swift.
Oh, you
Yes,
gonna go?
I'm going to go. I'm
She's
so
gonna be
excited.
at Pasadena, or
She's going to be at the Rose Bowl, yeah.
Wow.
And
okay, Taylor.
I'm so jealous.
I'm so obsessed with her. She's just incredible. But of course, Taylor doesn't let anything get her down. She had this ginormous snake be pushed out on stage, which I think is incredible. I can't even. And before she sang, she said, "A couple of years ago, someone called me a snake on social media and it caught on. And then a lot of people called me a lot of names on social media. And I went through some really low times for a while because of it. I went through some times when I didn't know if I was going to get to do this anymore. And I guess the snakes, I wanted to send a message to you guys that if someone uses name calling to bully you on social media, and even if a lot of people jump on board with it, that doesn't have to beat you. It can strengthen you instead."
Really, Taylor?
I love it. Like, okay, look what you made me
She's
do.
a little dramatic, though.
She's dramatic, but at the same time, like,
Wait,
iconic.
Question, did Kim actually use the word snake to describe Taylor Swift? Or
Yeah.
did she just call her out and then, like, the fans kind of
Oh, you're right.
created it and then they, like, started bombarding both of their Instagrams with snakes? I don't think Kim ever, like, called her a snake,
I mean,
right?
there she was alluding to it.
Right. But that
I-
was after the whole thing had been essentially created.
You might be right, though. You might be right. Because I don't remember her originally saying it, but once it caught on, she started using it.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Taylor's just so dramatic. I almost didn't know if I was going to be able to sing again. And Taylor, you knew. You're the biggest pop star. Stop it.
Okay, I can see your point a little bit, Howard, even though I'm like,
Stop it.
I get
Well,
it.
so whose side are we on with the phone conversation?
See, that's messy
That's a tough
because
one.
when you think about it, Kanye didn't say the B word line to Taylor, right?
What did he say that she was? What did he say he was going to say in his song about her?
I made that girl famous or something,
Yeah.
and she's like, okay, well that's funny. It's kind of tongue in cheek because everyone knows that I was, famous before then. But like, if you want to use my name in a song, I appreciate you letting me know, kind of a thing. She was trying to be nice about
Oh,
it.
so he read the line besides the
He
B
didn't say the
word.
B
He didn't
word.
say
I
the
know,
B
but
word,
he said
yeah.
everything else.
I don't know about everything else, but like, she did warn him though that like, whenever he said like, I think me and Taylor might still have sex, she said, I kind of warned you about that part. It's a little bit like, I don't remember the word, but like vulgar type of thing. But she appreciated that he came to her about the lyrics. And once the B word part came out, she was just furious because she's like, okay, like I was trying to be nice to you and here you're coming to, like attack me. But
Exactly.
then Taylor made her little Grammy speech and pretended like she didn't, she was talking in the
didn't,
media
yeah.
like she didn't know that Kanye was going to make a song about her. So that was wrong on her part because she should have said, well, she should have been more upfront about it. So it's kind of like a two-sided thing.
Especially
I don't know.
with the Kardashian knowing that everything's being taped. Like there's a camera
Yeah.
around. Kim had the recording. She was like,
Yeah.
oh, this how you gonna do my husband? Bloop, tweet.
Yeah.
Lord it was.
I mean, the
so.
fact that they had that recording is
They don't play.
I like.
crazy.
It's crazy. So I guess in that, I think Taylor kind of realized that she kind of messed up by not saying anything.
Yeah.
But of course,
well,
I don't know.
because she didn't know that she was being recorded.
right.
So she could have denied it and like didn't think that the recording was going to come back to haunt her, which it did.
So crazy. It's insane. I don't know. But
I love it,
guys,
Jay.
that was a lot. We talked about a lot today.
Yeah.
So, twins. But yeah, thanks for compiling all this together, Howard. I loved the things that were chosen.
Awesome gossip.
Problem. I mean, it's a team effort.
It's a team
Our little
effort.
Instagram group is lit.
I know, yes, absolutely. But before we go, Howard had this great idea to vote who had the best dress at the Met Gala. So let's take into consideration who followed the theme. And then, you know what? I think we're all going to maybe have like the first place in our minds. Then we'll do a second place, okay?
Okay.
So let's do second place first. Yes, let's build the anticipation. So for second place, best dress for the Met Gala, who should you choose? 3, 2, 1.
Kylie?
Howard, why?
You know,
The boring black dress with the thing that you didn't like?
I didn't like the back, but I still think it was a good dress overall.
Interesting.
Didn't like the back, but I like the sunglasses. Very young chic.
Okay.
Yeah, Kendall, a little bit underdressed for the event, in my opinion, but looking gorgeous as usual.
Absolutely. And of course, everyone get ready for the first
Who
place.
could it be? Kris Jenner.
3, 2, 1. Hey!
Everybody chose
That
Kim.
is so fun.
I gotta say, this is my best. I think this is the best look that she's had ever that I've seen. I was all for it.
Kim is killing it.
Everything was on point. Everything. So.
She even did like a little video where she was like moving. So she said, see, no lines, like saying that she didn't like edit her waist in.
Oh, okay, Kim.
Yeah, she wouldn't have been able to edit it like on the red
Exactly.
carpet.
Right.
She just looks great in general.
Looked wonderful.
Yep.
Absolutely. Well, guys, of course we're going to be back next week because let's be honest, is there not going to be more news to talk about? Well, we will keep up with you in the meantime. Where can everyone find you on social media?
Thank you so much for watching, you guys. You can find me on Instagram at Shanti_Christina or tweet me at ShantiChristina.
Thanks for watching and listening, guys. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Howard III, and of course my website, howardthird.com.
And you guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Mr. Dakota T. Jones. We are so excited that you guys joined us. Make sure to follow AfterBuzz TV everywhere at AfterBuzz TV. Comment down below, subscribe, like. If you're listening on iTunes, make sure to give us a 5-star rating. We appreciate you guys, and we will keep up with you next time. Bye.
Bye.
The views expressed herein are those of the host.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.